Hello guys, I know that spawning creepers are kind of silly, but hey, it works. Hi, dog boy. That's the good suggestion. One right down a floor. Oh, what am I on fire for? Shit, I don't even know. This is kind of dangerous now, isn't it? Okay, I could eat my golden apple. Should be okay. Should be okay. He's probably very upset right now. This is very good, I think. Grab my EXP potions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because it only takes 5 levels to blow up their chests. Spawn. Creeper. Boom. Take a little bit of damage, but hey, look. A diamond helmet. Oh, it's just a regular diamond helmet. It's okay. Is there anything else worthwhile here? That other guy dropped some gear. I'm gonna get rid of this and try to pick it up. Slowness potion is useless to me. Yes, fire protection 3 helmet. Oh, why not? It's kind of difficult to get items when you blow up bases continually. In this case, though... Oh, okay, fine. Sure, dog boy, attack me with a freaking stone sword. How about you? Run down a column of silliness. I'll just arrow you to pieces. Where is he, anyway? I'll go get him. He had to have come this way. I don't even know what the rest of their base is like, so let's just go have a look around. No, it's just this. There's a lot of diamond helmets just sitting right here. The important thing is to pick them up, though. Because the more... Oh, I hear some damage up there. Good job. Also, not raiding alone. A very good suggestion. You know what? 25 gunpowder is worthwhile. Flint and steel, maybe. Come on, I just want the diamond helmets. If I could have... Oh, fortune too, that's good. If I really could have, I would have put lava on their respawn point. That would have definitely stopped them from attacking me. There's still a diamond helmet there. Looks good, looks good. Things I don't need still. Oh. Perhaps drinking this bottle is fine. I just picked up projectile protection something. That's looking great. There's still a diamond helmet right there. So, remember, the more diamond armor I take from them, the less they can come back at me with. So, there we go. Perfect. Let's give MC his base back. Lol. Maybe. What else is in here? Nothing much. I don't think I can actually burn this, though, unfortunately. No, unfortunately not. Oh well, that's another base down. Hello everyone, on today's episode of Trolling with Fwip, I'm here on the Edawg server. This is quite a sizable pit to bedrock, as you can notice. I'm going to... Actually, it's a 25 by 25 pit. However, nobody's really going to know this, because on top of this pit, of which I am now going to create a sand pyramid, I'm going to make it look like any other arena. What I plan to do is, I'm going to invite, perhaps, Tactical maybe? I'm going to invite his faction over to fight me, maybe 5-on-1, and then, should it go very badly, I'll simply flick a switch, which will completely destroy this sand pyramid, which, as you can see, will actually be the entire floor of the arena. Now, usually when you have a trap, people will be able to run out of it. I don't know, the very fact that the dimensions of this thing are 25 by 25 tells me that, that's a pretty sizable floor. If you're wondering how I was able to dig this out, 30 TNT for starters, a lot of very good enchanted tools, and of course, well, Edawg did a little World Edit help for me after seeing me about halfway through, which is good. Always appreciate the help of your friends. Currently in the faction with Man of Money and Stony. I don't know if we really have that many enemies, but I think it's about time I made one really big troll project, which would be, yeah, an arena with a fall-away floor, which should actually kill an entire faction should we fight anyone in it. Plus, I'm going to put a barricade of cactus, maybe even not in the inside, so they won't even know where the real dimensions are. Alright, I'm going to keep building here, guys. Actually, come to think of it, the main limitation of this sand method is that no matter what I do, it can only expand outwards in a circle in this method. I mean, it'll all work, but that means by the time this giant circle hits the edge, which is still going to be a fair bit. I mean, we're almost there, but it's going to be a fair bit. That means the corners are, you know, always going to be open. So, I guess that means it might have some safe zones, but that's kind of sad. Unless I build up the cactus. So this is a circular arena, which would perhaps give away its purpose. I don't know if people are smart enough to kind of get that idea, though. That, oh yeah, circular thing means possible sand trap in the desert. I mean, how big could it really be? You know, 25 by 25-ish? Pretty big, I'd say. Pretty big. Oh well, we'll have to find out how it goes. I'm fairly committed now. Fairly committed. Well, everyone, in the making of the arena, I found out that torch particle effects don't go through 2 blocks. So that means the edge is going to be slightly not as large as I expected it to be, but hey, I would rather it be completely invisible than a possible hint somewheres. Right? I'm not going to spend all, you know, this much time and effort to just have it be subpar. No, this is going to be the best reverse troll trap I've ever made, because I plan to catch a entire faction in it. Because he's already created a faction specifically to kill me at least twice so far, so I'm sure he'll do it again if he sees me online. Alright, perfect. Sandstone, smooth sandstone. That's okay. Now to fill up the unmarked edges, and I will be fine. Looks kind of cool from above, doesn't it? I'm just going to create a vertical redstone thing that'll probably set off a piece of TNT at the very bottom of the sand pyramid, which will make this entire 13 block radius circle fall to bedrock, basically, which should be enough to kill everybody involved. Excepting, of course, me, because I know where to go. And in case you're wondering, from below it looks like this. Alright, I guess I will head back to the base and get the rest of the materials. Alright, everyone. Contrary to popular belief, this thing, which would probably work best with a piston, I'm going to use with one piece of TNT. Yes, that's right. This whole thing is going to be one big freaking bomb. There we go. I'll just carefully get rid of these blocks. There we go. So, whenever I want to, it's primed. Like, this shit is going to tear the arena apart. TPA to Dog Boy. I just need to get up top. Alright, so the only way that you can set off the trap is if you bring your own lever. There's absolutely nothing connected to it. However, the redstone wire is connected to the very top. So, in the middle of the arena battle, put down a lever, flick it. It will activate the TNT down here, destroying the torch and the bridge, and cause this 13 block radius pyramid to fall into this void, which should cause enough fall damage unless they have feather falling boots. But even if they survive, it should be a freaky enough event that I can just pick them off with arrows, I'm thinking. So this arena should basically cause it so that I, Mr. Whip, can defeat somebody in one-on-one combat, even though there'll be probably 8 people fighting me at once. At the very least, it will be one of the biggest troll pranks I've ever done, which is a fair fight in an arena, which turns out to be me, you know, hopefully killing an entire faction. Because anyone who fights in this arena is actually on top of a trap. They just don't know it. I'll get rid of all the auxiliary torches, which never quite worked. There we go. Sand pillar my way back out to the top. It's perfect. The current goes there. There's nothing the matter with it at all. It just needs the TNT in place. Oops. Come here, cactuses. I gotta put you all back. And I'm not gonna place the lever because that would set off the trap now. And I am not the Great Mouse Detective. I don't want to set it off now. All I do is put lever on this block here, flick it, and this entire arena drops. Boom. Is it a big enough arena in the end? Maybe not. I should make that look less totally conspicuous. That probably would be for the best. Somehow. Probably more cactus being the solution. Once it grows, it'll look as inconspicuous as the rest of it, probably. So that's perfect. Yes, alright, so here's the arena. It is circular, it is a death trap, and it's going to be wonderful. See you later, everybody. Well, apparently, guys, leaving a F in gravel here to show that it was my arena was a terrible idea, because I think X fighting a couple of other people decided, thinking that my base was in here, found the torches, and fell to their deaths down the middle, I think. I know at least one of them didn't, and I had to stab him to death, but this is going to take a ton of time to fix again. But hey, if I want to make a troll pit trap, I guess that's what you gotta do. And here I am in my old base for tip number 3, which is make your base very difficult to get to. Now this place did still get raided and everything. I still don't really know how, because I was always sure to turn off my nether portal just in case it linked to someone else's. That's another good tip there, but that one comes for free. Yeah, this base is actually 300 blocks or so above an uncharted, untouched jungle. I mean, your FPS starts to get down just by exploring this far out here. I also grew a lot of trees on the top of my base, so that anybody with the minimap mod wouldn't be able to tell that this was a base and it would appear to be the rest of the forest. As a result, my base was left unraided for, like, probably over 5 weeks, and by that time, I mean, hey, I did everything I really needed to do. If anybody really got any items out of this base, well, good for them, but I really didn't need them by then. So that would be my other tip. For other places that you could build that might be difficult to get to, I've seen underwater bases do really, really well. It's very difficult for people to dig down underneath them. Or keep in mind where people of your server are, because you might even want to try building a base in the nether or the end. Though, since the end is very small, even though it's hard to get to, that might be difficult building a successful base. And the nether may be full of very angry pigmen and ghasts. But with more risks means it might be more likely that people won't go searching in those places for you, so those are some things to consider when it comes to building a successful base. You might even want to try covering your base in water, so TNT doesn't blow it up, or lava, so that anybody who would want to try and dig into your base will really have to reconsider any form of attack, since any way close will possibly kill them anyway. And for tip number 4, I join you inside of the new base that I'm building. And I just have to say for this tip, never put everything important that's in your base. Make backups of everything. For example, in these chests, Well, I'm putting at least half of all the gear from the other base inside these chests, so that if the other one ever does get raided, which I expect will happen eventually, always know that you will probably get raided on a PvP server. No one's ever absolutely safe, but that's the fun of it, right? If you didn't get raided, well, the game would be missing something. But anyway, always keep your backups. If you're going to farm anything, make sure that in your chest you've got your melon seeds, you've got your sugar cane, you've got your cocoa beans, you've got whatever the heck you want to have. Make sure, you know, like nether wart, make sure that if you get raided, you're not instantly going to lose everything. And here's another thing that you guys can use, an ender chest. No matter what PvP server you're out there, vanilla Minecraft allows it, so anybody opening the ender chest, their inventory there is unique to them, so nobody except me can access this, right? Here's my 44 blocks of emerald, and here's my music disc collection. Like, to me, the disc collection is something extremely important, as well as these rare spawn eggs. I don't know why those are really in there, but for example, this thing right here, one ender chest, might be expensive to make, but once you have it, everybody in your faction has an inventory that only they can get to. You know, once you get to blaze rods and ender pearl level, it's really not that hard to make another one, so this is a really good idea to keep your items inside of.